YouTube, it's your boy Frishchin back in again with another video. And today we are reacting to relationship advice video. It's how to get over someone while liking them and while they never even dated you. So I give out advice here and there throughout the video. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Also, if you want to see this live, make sure you guys go down to my Twitch, link in the description down below. I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Thank you so much for the people that have followed me on Twitch. I want to say thank you because we did get our sub button, so I want to say thank you to everyone who has made that happen. And I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Peace out.
Hi, hello. I just had a very important conversation with someone that I can't believe that I've never shared this information with you guys. So, you know how sometimes you get like intensely attracted to a person? Like you see someone and you're just like, oh my God, they're the person for me. Like, I don't know why I feel so attracted to them. Like, they're the best person in the world ever. And then they destroy you emotionally to the point.
And don't say you haven't felt that before. Because some of y'all aren't going to be in her line as fuck.
Point that you do not think you are coming back, right? And that keeps happening like over and over. Or you keep getting rejected by this person that you were so intensely attracted to. There's a reason for this. So it's because you're addicted to stress, accidentally.
Cap! What?
And let me explain this. So I'm very bad with love. And I get intense attractions towards very emotionally unavailable people. In the past, the only people that I've had crushes on are either people that did not want me back or people that did not have the capacity to hold the intensity of the love that I am able to give. Because I am a very romantic person. I'm very, very emotional. And when I love...
Stood up from my fucking chair and applaud.
I love intensely, right? And I don't numb my emotions. Like, I'll cry in front of anyone. I don't give a shit.
Okay, see, that's not gonna happen. Okay, she was spitting until she said that. I'm not gonna fucking cry in front of a person, bro. I'm never gonna do that. I never cry. I'm not gonna lie. And the only time I cry is if someone dies. And if I cry in a relationship, that means you mean something to me. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel the depth of all of my emotions and I do not numb them, which means I feel love to its intensity, right? And so, I always get attracted to emotionally unavailable people. And I've never been in...
That's cap. I can't do that. I can't relate to that.
A relationship. But just, I develop crushes on them. And it is the most painful thing because it starts this cycle of rejection where I think this person likes me. I think that something is about...
Hold on. Yeah.
I think we're engaged in a game of chicken. So I ask them out instead of them asking me out. And then they're like, I never liked you. What are you talking about? I never liked you.
Okay, if there's one...
Chat, is it weird?
This is dope tech from...
Is it... Chat, is it weird for someone to ask... Is it weird for a girl to ask you out? Like, for my boys in the chat. Like, would it be embarrassing for a girl to ask you out instead of... Unless, there's two girls, but... Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Like, isn't a man supposed to ask the girl out? You feel me?
Why would you think I would like you? What's wrong with you? And it hurts so bad. I either get ghosted, I get ignored, I get people just flat out rejecting me and then never talking to me again. That is my love life. I talked to one of my therapists about this, just like on an off chance. I was like, you know, I feel really unlucky in love. And he's like, what do you mean by that? And I said, well, every time I go to have a crush, I get rejected. And it hurts real bad because like every guy that asks me out, I don't feel intensely attracted to them. And every guy that I ask out...
See, and that is her problem. If you're asking a guy... Okay, here's what I'm going to tell y'all. And no. And this is not bad. I'm going to tell what's wrong with this situation right here, okay? So, she just said she gets asked out by boys that, what, she's not physically attracted? Isn't that what she said? Hold on. Let's go back.
What do you mean by that? And I said, well, every time I go to have a crush, I get rejected. And it hurts real bad because, like, every guy that asks me out, I don't feel intensely attracted to them. And every guy that I ask out doesn't want me. So it feels like I'm losing a game here. And he's like, what kind of guys do you ask out, Bailey?
See? This is what I'm talking about. I understand you can't force someone to like you, for real. But let me tell y'all something. See, here's the problem. She is chasing people, I mean, men that don't want her, and she has men that do want her, why don't you give the men who's asking you out a chance? Even though you don't feel physically attractive, just give them a chance. Because I'm telling you, 8 out of 10 times, that is the nigga that's gonna truly do it for you. If she asks out someone that doesn't feel attracted, she's never gonna find somebody. Take a chance, take a risk, and if it doesn't work out, break it up with them. But I'm telling y'all, literally, like, it's not that hard just to give somebody a chance, for real. That someone that I know you might not like them, but if you give them a chance, 10 out of 10, they're not going to be the cheaters. Because you go chase somebody that doesn't want you, and then they finally say yes, they're going to do some dumb shit. I'm telling y'all.
It's like, oh, it's just like this type, and I described them, and he's like, you only ask out emotionally unavailable people. And I was like, well,
See?
they were emotionally unavailable before I talked to them. And he's like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. And he said, your body gets used to the kind of love that you constantly receive. And your body also gets used to the amount of stress and chaos that you receive.
More chaos for
a very weird childhood, or a very just abusive childhood, or the love that your parents and or siblings gave you was chaotic and bad. Your body will perceive that as love. So then when you go out into the world, you will not look for the people that are good for you, but you will be attracted towards the people who trigger your nervous system to the point of stress. You will be attracted to the people who will not be able to give you the love that you truly want. They will give you the love that you are used to receiving. And I was like,
didn't I just say that too, bro? Didn't I just say that? Like, they're gonna give you they're gonna do some dumb shit. Like, people reject the people who truly put in their time and effort. Text them back, give them like, and it's never. It's always something. It's usually, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship, or it's one of those. And like I said, you can't force someone to like you, but at the same time, your body knows what's right. If you go chase somebody that is a bad person, you're gonna receive that bad back. You feel me? Like, you'd rather take a chance on someone who really who's not really that interested in you, over someone who's really interested in you, and they're trying to invest their time and their effort into getting you, and the whole time you're trying to get with somebody that only wants you for your looks or your body, or just to say they're in a relationship for real, rather than someone that is genuinely cares about you. Because 9 out of 10, but ladies and gentlemen, the people that care about you are going to do the most for you. They're going to buy you things. They're going to get you things. They're going to do stuff that those people you're chasing aren't going to do. Because, if you're chasing them and they're leaving you undelivered every day, or they're not texting back, then wrap it up. Wrap it up. We've all had that time. We've all had those phases where we texted a person and you start overthinking when they don't start texting you back, or like, what the fuck? And then a couple days later they text you back and shit. Wrap it up, chat. Wrap it up. If y'all are like getting that, you gotta wrap it up and go, because they don't want you. And if somehow miraculously you do end up getting them, there's something wrong. Remember that, guys. I'm telling y'all, this shit is not easy. That shit is not easy for real.
Asked out by a guy, and you didn't feel intense emotions towards them. That was healthy. Because when someone asks you out, or you have a crush on a person, you don't actually know them. You don't know anything about them. So how are you supposed to know that you love them? You love how they trigger you because it reminds you of home. And if home was a burning building, you're going to be attracted to burning buildings.
What?
You're not attracted to what's healthy. You're attracted to what's familiar. It's chaos and stress. So that's all the partners that you're going to be.
You rather have drama than peace. Rather than saying yes to a person that you don't physically feel attracted to, and they're the better option, you rather go with someone that's gonna break your heart because you're used to it. remember, ladies and gentlemen, pick or choose. Pick or choose. I said this in my last stream. You want somebody that's gonna treat you bad, go ahead. But you can't complain. You can't complain. You rather dish a nigga that's gonna do anything for you, or female that's gonna do anything for you, rather than just go. I can't explain it enough, guys. People in this generation are so focused on like, oh, physically attractive rather than personality. Like, remember when I first started streaming and I said, if you want someone who has a personality, that's the better option. But if you want someone who looks, you're going to start overthinking. You need to meet in the middle with yourself.
For every single guy that's ever asked me out, I wasn't intensely attracted towards them, so I rejected them. I said,
and that's
no,
bad.
Like, I'm not interested.
And see?
And the ones that made me feel calm, the ones that didn't trigger my nervous system, the ones that I was interested in but not intensely attracted in, was healthy. Because how are you supposed to love a person when you do not know them? And you don't know someone till like 2 years down the line.
What?
In my opinion.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
I've known people for a year, and then at like the year mark, they change. And they're
okay. Yes. Like we all know that relationship shit too. Like they be looking all calm and shit, and then when you get into a relationship, they're a whole different person. We all know that.
I'd say 2 years, I know a person, right?
Reach future fans, A&Rs, and beyond.
So even if you're dating a person, you don't really love them till about 2 years into the relationship, or at least a year into a relationship, because you don't truly know them. If you're in love with someone you have never dated, or you're in love with someone that you are not close with,
take notes.
Say you love them. You are in love with the idea of them.
Yes.
Me again, people. You
are in love with the idea of them.
You are in love, not love. You are in obsession, not connection.
Hold on.
I'm an expert at it. I'm batshit fucking crazy.
Well,
anyway.
Okay, see, we can't be doing that now.
If you're like me and you're constantly getting rejected by people, it's because your body is a heat-seeking missile towards the people in the room that will hurt you the most. Because, okay, you know how you can stand near a person and you kind of can tell when they're about to lose it? Like, when you stand next to a person, you can kind of feel that something is wrong, or that they're energy, or that they're about to cry, or that they're about to scream, or that they're about to punch a hole in the wall. You can sense from their eyes, you can sense from their body language, you can sense from who they are. Even if you don't want to believe it, each of us has kind of an energy field around us, an emotional energy field, that whatever emotions we are feeling, the other people around us, if they are empathetic, if they are intuitive, if they have like common sense and decency, they can kind of tell how we're feeling, right? You can tell when a person is happy, you can tell when a person is sad, you can tell when a person is angry, you can tell when a person is in love. You can tell just by body language and just paying attention. And so when you walk into a room, not consciously, subconsciously, your brain is able to seek out the one person in the room that is emotionally unavailable based purely on body language and energy. Purely on body language and energy, because it will remind you of the people that hurt you. Their body language... Hold on! People that hurt you. Their body language will mimic that of an emotionally unavailable person, and you will immediately fall in love with them upon first sight.
And you have to wait. You have to wait, chat. You have to wait. Bro, I know I said this a million times in this video, but you gotta wait. If you start chasing, you're not gonna get nowhere. I'm telling you, you're not gonna go nowhere if you chase, bro. Because you're chasing someone who isn't interested in you. And I know you've seen these TikToks all over the place. And you've seen these videos all over the place. Bro, it can't be hard, bro. If you're chasing a person, then they don't want you. And you know this, and your body is still telling you, oh, well, maybe there's a chance. Your brain is trying to make up stories for you to continue down the road of chasing. Rather than just going in and just waiting. Focus on yourself because, bro, I'm telling you, if you work on yourself, bro, the person you're chasing is gonna see it, and then they might not tell it to you, but they're going to say like, "Damn, what the hell?" Remember, guys, remember, success is the hardest revenge, the cleanest revenge you can ever get. If you're not known, let's say, for example, let's say, let me find an example. Okay, let's say you're not known, right? You're not known, right? And you want to be a singer, and you start singing, and there was this, you went through a heartbreak, so you started singing, and then one of your songs blew up, and then your whole life is changed. And that person who left you undelivered sees it, or that person who rejected you, or who made up a bullshit excuse saying, "Oh, I wasn't really ready for a relationship," they are gonna see that shit, and they're gonna want to come to you because they see you're up. And it happens in human minds, no matter what. It's natural because we're humans, and basically every human brain is basically the same when it comes to that. Like, there's not one person in the world who wouldn't say to themselves, "Oh, damn, I missed out on an opportunity. This person actually wanted me, and I said no, and now they're successful in life, and I could have been with them." You feel me? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I pray it's gonna happen.
Because it is not love. It feels like home, and home is a burning building that you still keep returning to. You cannot always, especially if you grew up with trauma, especially if you've been abused before, especially if you've been in a bad relationship, you cannot run towards the people you are attracted to intensely, because that is not attraction. That is future abuse.
It is.
That is.
It is. You run, you chase, it's gonna happen again. You're gonna get cheated on. I'm telling you,
need
bro.
to go for the people who make you feel calm. The people that you can effortlessly just be yourself around. The people that you are interested in but not intensely attracted to. The people that you can share a silence with. The people that you know that if you said absolutely anything to them, they would not give a shit.
This girl is preaching, chat. Hold on.
Hey, I just committed a murder. Can you come and help me with the body, please? And
well, see, we were going somewhere until she said that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If a person actually says they murdered someone, and you go help them with the body, come on now. There's a fine line right there. You're not gonna be doing that.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Yeah, no, that's. I understand the metaphor. I understand the metaphor, but it is not gonna happen. If someone that I was like, okay, let's say a girl that we just started dating and she murdered somebody. All right, bro, come on now. That's a fine line. I am not helping you with that body. I am not going to jail for the rest of my life. I don't care. We could be locked in for 8 years. I am not going to jail because you murdered someone. That is not my problem. Anything else, I'll do it. Anything else, I will do it. Other than that, fuck no. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, Chad.
To ask out that person. The person that you don't have to work up for months to say something to, that person. The person that when you go on dates with them, you might get excited beforehand, but you're not like excited up out of your mind. You feel like everything's amazing. Oh my God, you feel like, oh, blah, 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 blah. That is chaos. And chaos feels a lot like excitement. It's adrenaline. It is this tension that you crave. It is this, it's this giant emotion. It is this explosion that you think is love. I promise you it is not love. That is pain. Because attraction in relationships is a lot more about how people treat each other. Any two people can be in love. I have this theory. So there's 3 things that I think that if any two people shared these 3 things, they would be able to fall in love. And love is both a feeling and an action. A feeling of love is, I have a deep affection for you. I want you to succeed. I want you to do the best in this life, and I want to be there for it all. I love you and only you. I love everything about you. And then love being in action means I am willing to do whatever it is to make your life better. It's both an action and a feeling, right? But I believe that in order for any two people to fall in love, 3 things have to be there. Constant communication, constant efficient communication, not screaming, not yelling. There's compromise, there's communication. So there needs to be good communication, not screaming and yelling and fighting. That happens sometimes, but it shouldn't be a consistent thing. Communication means we talk every day, we share our day with each other, we make sure that the other is okay. If the other is not okay, we do something to build them up, and we have fun together, and we make sure that the communication line is always open no matter what, and there are no bad feelings that are not communicated. Number 2, you have similar goals and similar future plans in mind. Like you aren't building in 2 different directions. You're not like, oh, I want to get married and I want to settle down in a cottage in Texas and have kids. And the other's like, well, I want to go and paint in Paris and I don't want kids. You know, you can't, if your visions are too different for your
then you
future,
can't be together.
You can't be together.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. So you need to have a similar goal for the future and a similar...
I kind of agree with her on that one. I kind of agree.
And number 3, the want to be in a relationship. Because humans are meant to be in pairs, right? But there's periods of our life where we need to go through solitude. There's periods of our life where we need to be by ourselves.
Yes, there
I know
is.
That for a fact. That like right now in my life, I need to be by myself.
I do too. I need to work on myself. And if you ever get that feeling in a relationship, make sure you communicate with your partner. Tell them. And if they don't understand, they're not the person for you.
Even if someone was to ask me out, I'm in a period of my life where I need to go through solitude right now. I don't need to be around someone. I don't need to be taking care of someone. I don't need to be making sure that someone is okay. I'm going through a period of solitude right now. That's not on the table for me. It would be irresponsible of me to be in a relationship right now. It would be irresponsible because I do not have the time or emotional space to hold someone else right now. But when I do want a relationship, that's when I will go out and seek one, correct? You have to want to be there. And I believe that if you have these 3 things in any 2 people, they can fall in love. So everyone likes to have a crush on a person and fall in love with a person and, oh my God, this person is the best person in the world and there's never going to be anyone like them and I need to marry this person and this has to happen. That is not love. That is not care. That is not a relationship. That is your nervous system getting triggered. You're in fight or flight. You're not in love with a stranger that you don't even know what their favorite color is.
Yeah.
Sorry to call you out like that, but honestly, you need to be fucking called out. You can't fall in love with a person unless you know them. Unless you have the want to be in a relationship, communication, and a similar vision for the future, you can't say that that person is everything for you. Unless you have those 3 things, they're just a stranger, technically. Or a friend, technically. And we like to think, oh my God, there's only that person and there's no one else in the world. That's also a narrow drive and a narrow mindset that constantly will trigger your nervous system as well. That will constantly keep you in stress if you keep telling yourself, that's the only person for me. If I don't fall in love with that person, you know, that is bad for you.
She's losing
It's a
word.
bad thought. It's like telling yourself, I'm only allowed to eat strawberries. Strawberries are my favorite food in the world, and I can only eat them for every single meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and this is what I have to do because I love them so much. There's other food in the world. There's other fish in the sea, bitch.
Indeed.
Like, that's not the only person. You can fall in love with anyone as long as those 3 things are present. There is nothing that that person has that another person will give you, except for like, you know, consistency, love, non-rejection, like acceptance, healthy love. And so a good note for you, and also something I have to remind myself, whenever you get into a relationship and you've had trauma in the past, or you know that you are prone to this kind of like limerence mindset, this narrow-minded mindset of like having a crush on a person, being so in love with them even though you don't know them and thinking they're the end-all to be-all, that is a trauma response. People, that's not good for you. You have to remind yourself that you're not looking for someone who makes you feel intensity. You're looking for someone who makes you feel calm. Calmness is love. Intensity is not. It's not like the movies, people. You want to find someone that makes you feel calm, that turns off your fight or flight, that makes you feel comfortable. That is the best way to find a relationship. That is the best way to find a partner. That is the best way to find the right person for you. You don't want to feel the person that makes you feel butterflies 24/7 and anxiety 24/7 and like excitement 24/7. Feeling intense positive emotions 24/7 is the same.
Bro, where is she living? Why am I hearing trucks?
Is feeling intense negative emotions 24/7.
Bro, she must live in New York or
There is,
something.
like, so much going on within your nervous system. 24/7, if you're feeling like constant butterflies, constant anxiety, constant excitement, constant like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Bad for you. Bad for you, people. Not good for you. Not love. Obsession. Triggered. Trauma response. Not good. Not good. Anyway, that's all I have to say. And of course, I'll talk about like unreciprocated love at some point, and I'll talk about limerence at some point, because I'm someone who's very prone to this kind of mindset because of how I grew up and because of how my brain works. And I feel that a few of you are. And I feel that if you're watching this video, you'll definitely need a video on limerence, and you'll definitely need a video on unreciprocated love. So that's all I have for today. You shouldn't feel intense attraction. You should feel calm, people. You should feel comfortable.
Read the title, chat. Oh, shit, you can't read the title.
That's all I gotta say. Have a good day, folks. Love you.
Make sure y'all read the title for real, chat. How to get over that one person that you never dated. Even though half of the time she was not even talking about that. But, hey, I understand. Shit's crazy, chat. Remember, bro. Stop chasing. If that person's for you, they will make it known. And you won't have to hide. Okay? You'll know when you find that right person, bro. I'm telling you. It will not be that hard. It won't be as hard as you think it is.